Woo! What is up, people? How are you today? It's on, D. I've been wanting to do this for the longest time, and I'm dragging you across the interwebs. I speak for the 3-3. We love Trump. If you don't love Trump and think that he's the God King, then you need to get the fuck out of the 3-3. Just kidding. That's all a joke. I don't speak for the 3-3. You can have any political view that you want. And the only reason that I really came on here is I'll never apologize, but I was a little rough on D. You know, and from my perspective, and this is just my perspective, D, you can not like whoever, whatever. That shit don't bother me. Nothing on the internet bothers me. So that's it. I mean, fuck, dude. You're absolutely allowed to have your own opinion. 100%. You can like who you like and not like who you don't not like and all that good stuff. I could care less, honestly. People of the internet do not pay my bills, and I'm allowed to have my strong opinions. But I was a little rough on you. You're still my friend. I like you. And that's it. I do love Trump. I believe that he was sent by Allah, that he dodged a bullet. Just like I believe in so much of what Trump is doing. Indeed, if you don't like him, that's fine. I hope that you don't get too off into the weeds with your TDS. And if you do, if you get full on TDS like Buds and Hazards has AIDS, honey, I don't have to deal with you. We ain't fucking. We're not like, I don't even know what you look like in real life. Like, nothing that you or I do to each other can fuck with each other in real life. And of course, you're allowed to have your own opinion. Of course. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. But it's okay. It's okay. I was a little rough. Here, Sammy, why don't you join it? Get up here. Sticky butt. And I'm just bored today. I don't have anything to do. Nothing to do. I have all the seeds going. I don't have to transplant them for probably another 2 weeks. The peppers take the longest to come up. They have not came up at all. Hogger, what's going on? I'm just coming up to say I was rough on D, and she's my friend. That's about it. And I'm just bored. I just want to sit and chat. Shamala. What up, Shamala?
You know why they call me Samala, right?
Samala and Camala.
Yeah, look at my fucking avatar.
What dog is that? Look at that cute little fucker.
Jasmine.
Who's that?
That's that little fucking puppy. That's that little puppy.
No way.
Yeah, dude, she's got big, dude.
Fuck. It looks like an Egyptian dog, bro. Like from the pharaohs.
Dude, she's fucking huge, dude. Right here. There's my hand on her face.
Oh my god. Look at Mr. Like, that fucker got giant.
Mr. Dude. Say hi to everybody, Mr.
You got any plans for this summer, Samalama? Any good fucking...
No, man. I can't make it back to New York, dude. They got fucking couple more fucking snowstorms coming, so...
Fuck New York in the snow, dude. Same with northern Michigan. That shit was gone. We got 4 inches, and then there's snow on the ground still.
Oh no, so I was thinking Colorado.
Yeah, somewhere south.
I was thinking Colorado for the summer. Fuck it, because I'm not.
Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because I only got one window that fucking rolls down, and
Oh God.
I'm not trying to fucking cross country in fucking 80, 90 fucking degree weather, and you only got one fucking window that rolls down.
No, hell no. I would stay put.
Yeah.
I got a Wolf Walker Moto tent. It's called. It's like it could sleep 3 people, and then right outside of that area, you can put your motorcycle. So it's enough to pull your motorcycle in, zip it in, and so, dude, I got that new bike, so I'm gonna be riding and moto tenting all summer, dude.
There you go.
I
It's
can't
that big
wait.
shit. It's
Dude,
that big
I
shit.
put on, let me
Dude, look
see.
at these fucking ham
Yeah,
hocks. Look at
look
those
how
ham hocks.
ham hocks. That's 4 tacos right there. That's a full. You use the tendons, you can get 8 tacos out of that one leg. Look at her. Ooh, growly mouth. Frickin' whatever. Whatever.
Did you get your toy?
Whatever.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you get your toy. Woo-hoo! That's your favorite fucking dude. You know what I love about this dog? You know what I love about her? She entertains her fucking self, dude.
Yeah, that's huge.
She
That's fucking
entertains her fucking self, dude. She'll find something out there, whether it's a twig, it's an empty bottle, a bottle cap, and she'll
something.
play with it. Yeah, she'll play with it. She'll find something. She'll find an old Smurf toy or a Smurf character. She's found them.
Anything.
What
I
you got?
can't get my fucking face down. What's that, brother?
Oh, it's talking to her. This is my van.
Oh, what up, Carrie? How are you? Yeah, my vape pen won't charge anymore, Sam. I think it's over for it.
Yeah, this is my this is where I keep my clothes right here. I'll lift that.
Okay. Yeah,
That
them
comes
nets are
in.
handy
Yeah, this is my emergency thing.
in case you got to bug out.
Well, no, it's jumper cables, you know.
Gotcha. Shit like that.
Yeah, mister, you're getting fat, aren't you? Yeah.
Mister's been a good boy ever since you had him.
Watch it. Watch him, Jasmine. What you
Uh-oh.
doing?
Someone's been attacked.
Dashka. Dash. Dash. Hey, what I say? Dashka. Dashka. Dashka.
Oh, you're from Australia?
No.
I won't. No,
No,
Carrie?
I do commands for my dogs, and I don't have English commands for my dogs, really.
Mmm. Gotcha.
Nobody can tell nobody can tell your dog what to do or nothing.
Mm-hmm. Is that me or you ringing, Sam? Hold on, I gotta catch this.
Oh, John Camilla's mad at me, man. Holy shit, is that motherfucker mad at me? I see it, baby. I see it. Yeah. I don't know what to do about it, though, baby. I don't know what you stepped on, baby. Yeah, you got it going here too. Yeah, I don't know what she did here, man, but it's a hard time for it to heal for some reason. Hey, how many fucking times I gotta tell you? Stop. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mama. I know. I know what you want. Tell me what you want. Tell me. Tell me. What is it? You have to tell me. Tell me. Tell me, you frustrated girl. Tell me. Wanna go outside? Wanna go outside? Huh? Is that what you want? You wanna go outside? Wanna go outside? Is that what you want? You wanna go outside? Is that what you want? Can you stop barking? Go over here and lay down. Lay down. I said down. Sit down. Thank you.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
I hit my dog
So
now.
she's in Carrie. I don't know if you're male or female. I seen you recently. I thought you were Michigan person, but you're in Australia. Nice. Yeah, he's got to get to the road before the sun comes out. I think Australia is awesome, and that's where we send all of our white-tailed deer that have been to prison, because that's all a kangaroo is a deer that's been to prison.
Oh, bro.
Weights.
Hey, David, did you hear Ireland's Ireland's drawing up charges against Conor McGregor?
Yeah, because he wanted to become the president, and he said all the shit that they don't want people to hear.
I know. So now he's got to find a non-extradition country. Oh my God, they're going after Conor McGregor. Well,
anybody.
Well, he was speaking on what's going on in his country.
We don't like that shit, man. No, I do want to tell you that diversity is not a strength. Just my view.
Oh man, dude, I think whoever's feeding my Dee political stuff, or however she's finding it or whatever, it's more anti-Trump shit.
And
then she wanted to hyper focus on. Well, did you hear what he said 30 years ago? Yeah,
30 years ago.
30 years ago. 30 years ago, that was acceptable fucking language back then. Back then, you could pinch a girl's fucking ass if you fucking liked her. You either got slapped or you got fucked.
One or the other.
Yeah, it was one or the other. You either got slipped or you got fucked. Or you got a smile or you got her number or something. I don't agree with it, but I mean, that's just how it was back then,
Definitely don't agree with it, but I agree that it was a different time.
Yeah, I don't agree with it, but it was a different time back then.
Oh yeah, them big red roos will fuck you up. They look like they're on steroids with their big ass claw hands and shit. I'll fight one though. I will go ankle picks, slip around, and I'm gonna sweep the tail because I know they stand on their tail. That's the first thing I'm going for is the base. Single leg the tail, slam that bitch on his head, and just start fucking it. I'll fuck
What,
a
a kangaroo?
kangaroo.
Oh my God.
Grab him. Yeah, Trump did say that.
Man, you gonna
I
fuck
just,
around and get fucking gutted by one of those motherfuckers, dude.
yeah, they'll drown you in the water, all that shit. But see, I know jujitsu, and I will climb on that motherfucker's back and just choke it. I know one thing, Carrie. You can beat a man with your fists, elbows, knees until they die. They won't give up. You can snap a man's ankles, knees, hips, arms. They will not give up. If you choke somebody, that's it. You're either taking their wind and they pass out, or it's a blood choke and they pass out. No human being on this planet Earth can withstand a choke. No one. No human being. You'll go to sleep.
Dude,
Oh,
she's a
disembowel you big time. That's what they do. They try and rip your guts out or drown you. Is there really a need for kangaroos on this planet? It's like a wasp. What does a wasp do besides pollinate figs? I could live on the planet without figs.
Yeah, but figs are Middle Easterns. It's big business for them.
Yeah, I'm sure it
I mean,
is. Dates and
big
figs and
business.
shit.
Yeah, they make a lot of shit out of figs, man.
Remember when you're no, it was ostriches. Was it your country that went to the war against the ostriches? Get out of here, D. We don't love you, bitch. You gotta say you love Trump. Say you love Trump. Just kidding. No, I just came on to say that, D, I love you as a friend. I never want to get politics in between people that I care about. And what I said to you yesterday was wrong. Make no mistakes. I am not apologizing. I just understand that I went too hard in the paint with you. So there. Yeah, the emu war. You guys lost that shit. Did you hear about that, Sam? The
Yeah,
Australian fucking they declared war on the emus because the emus used to run game on them. The Great Emu War.
a bird fucking a prehistoric bird. A prehistoric bird.
Yeah, I'm fucking emu. And you don't play.
And running around dodging bullets, being like, motherfuckers, you it's birds that show you
That
can do.
documentary, The Great Emu War.
Well,
Twice.
hey, back in
That would
back in
never
the
happen in America.
hey,
We will
uh,
never.
back in America, actually, America had its own war against a what they consider a varmint, and that was rabbits back in the Depression era.
Really?
Yes,
No shit.
yes, they used to have big rabbit roundups, man. They killed hundreds of thousands of them.
Yeah, them. No, D. No. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, the fucking that's the them cunts always ruin my shit. And Sam, a rabbit will fuck your garden up.
Yep.
They'll go and eat these little motherfuckers, bro. I had to quit growing strawberries because these little cunts would come over, not eat one whole strawberry ever. They would go up and kill it. They would go up and chew like a little piece out of it with their little skanky teeth and go to the next one. Dude, a rabbit would go out there. I'd go out there. I'd have 12 nice strawberries. Like I'm picking them the next day. A rabbit come up there and chew a piece off of each one, make them all no good.
Oh
So
man.
So fucking mad.
Try the
What
hanging
a
strawberry baskets. Try the hanging strawberry baskets.
yes, yeah, hanging. What a
I came up real quick. I have my appraisal in like 45
I
minutes,
understand.
but
Mhm.
I wanted to come up and say I thought we were playing around yesterday. That's why when you said suck my dick, I said I love dick in my mouth.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
I do.
You know,
Yeah, I do play a lot for sure.
yeah, I know. And we play around but I refuse to break up, and I'm glad that you said that.
Yeah, yeah. I just thought about
You
it at night.
were you were my first live ever. Like, I love you. Like,
That's right.
you know what I
Yeah,
mean? And
always and
my
forever.
yeah, my loyalty runs deep for you. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, and same, dude.
and yeah, and I want to just voice this, okay?
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
don't debate who, you know what I mean? Like, if a subject comes up politically, I don't debate it. I'm just more or less showing world news. You know what I mean? I don't take
Absolutely.
either side. You know,
Mhm.
I don't even vote. I'm just I'm just interested in the stuff that's going on, and I'm just sharing it. I'm not bashing Trump. I don't know Trump. I don't, you know what I mean, to say I don't like somebody or I hate somebody. No. I do disagree with Biden and all the bullshit and the border, and I do hold his party responsible for all the missing children and all the deaths. I do. You know what I mean? There's certain things I do as just a human. You know what I mean? Not
Right.
even politically agree and
Yeah.
don't agree with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm not on either side. I show
Gotcha.
both. You know what I mean? I show both. Like, when I show streamers that are either Republican, conservative, or liberal, I show all three. You know what I mean? I try to show a variety of everything.
I have a
I
question,
talk
D.
about everything. You know what I mean? But I don't have a political stand. I don't feel
Okay, I have a
I don't
question for you,
feel
D.
I'm not, wait a minute, Sam. I don't feel that I'm knowledgeable enough to ever have a political debate with anybody. Never in my life would I would say, I want to debate you. There's no way I could do that. I don't have enough knowledge. All I do is pay attention to what's going on now, today, and just talk about it. It's like current events. You know what
Take
I
a look
mean?
at something,
I,
D. You,
huh?
I want you to pay attention and notice a trend, okay? See if you noticed a trend. You don't see Trump supporters out here. I mean, remember during the whole Dylan Mulvaney thing, you didn't see us Trump supporters or people that were against that going out
What AJ?
and bombing fucking
Him and
I'm not doing that, Sam. I'm not doing that. I don't agree with violence. Yeah.
I don't agree with violence either, but look what the Dems are doing. You got that Jasmine Crockett bitch inciting violence on her birthday to take down Elon down, Tesla down. If that would have been any of us, we would have been fucking jailed, fucking all that shit for inciting a riot.
Yeah, see, I can't debate stuff that on that level, because I'm not deep into politics in that way. I can see that what's going on and the attack on Elon is wrong. All that terror, all that, I don't
wrong.
know if they calling it, yeah, it's wrong. I'm not saying it's right, but I'm still not gonna not talk about him. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no,
I'm not
absolutely.
saying,
I think
good for
Elon's doing
him.
a lot of stuff bad. He shouldn't. He's not even
Yeah,
part of Congress, and he's into fucking. He has his
yeah. I
fingers into
mean,
everything. Firing
everybody,
federal employees is wrong.
yeah, see what I
Firing
mean? That's what I'm
veterans is
saying.
wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
believe the
and
same thing
and
you do.
right. And I'm not bashing Trump when I show my stream or I talk. I'm never once did I say he's a
He's
horrible
looking at the
president.
money. He's looking where the money's going. That's all he's doing.
Okay, but
What's up, AJ? How are
when
you, sir?
I
Nice to see you
listen,
around.
I showed I'm gonna show you how I showed Trump's cabinet guy when he first said it. Then everybody else made videos. I swear to God, I showed it on my stream first. When he said uh the way to stop fraud in Social Security is, hey, Bone, look at you, beautiful. What a stinky butt. What a stinky butt. Oh, you get that kisses? You would
You
get
can get
that.
stats kisses every second.
Oh, you got me everything.
We're all dog lovers.
My stinky butt. Oh,
Stop,
look at
stinky
me.
butt.
Oh, look at
Mr.
Mister. I
McGill.
miss Mister. I miss little Mister. Look at him.
No.
He's a doll baby, isn't he? A doll baby.
Yeah, look
Yeah,
at
I have
this.
a Dalmatian now,
Look at
Mama.
that. Look at the
Oh,
baby.
AJ, bro, I always loved you, man. I
Oh
always,
my God.
yeah,
Well, I
I've
was
always loved
talking.
you, AJ.
My dog she just went outside. She just went outside and now she's barking because she hears me baby talking. So she thinks there's a puppy out there. So she's out
Oh,
there bitching. Yeah, she's out there bitching right now. Okay. So I was showing one of Trump's cabinet guys saying, if you want to, hey Bob, hey Red Road, hey Stinky, hey AJ, if you want to see the fraud, stop all checks and whoever complains is a fraudster. Right. And I'm
that's
like,
not
that was
true.
a right.
That
But he said it out of his own mouth, right? And I played
Yeah,
that
yeah,
clip, you know,
yeah. That is
and
absolutely not true.
right,
that
and
made
he
You
was
know,
stupid. He was
yeah,
stupid for
people
saying
live
that. You
off
don't
of
agree
that.
with that? Yeah, but you don't agree that was dumb for him saying?
Absolutely, the stupidest stuff saying, just like Trump
How
saying that
can you
he's
yeah,
gonna fix every problem on the first day. It's lip
that's
service.
different.
No
Yeah, but that's
one can
different.
fix. Yeah, no, that dude said only the scammers. Every single person's check that got cut off that was on SSI would be like, hey, where's my check? Because
Right.
guess what?
Thank
My
you.
rent's not getting paid. I can't eat. None of my bills are being paid. I can't go nowhere. Every single person would say that. For that dude
Right.
to say shit like that makes
It
him
was
look
dumb.
stupid. So that's
Right.
why
And
freedom of speech is so good, because you're allowed to talk, and I've said so much shit I
right.
look retarded, you
So
know. So
when I showed that clip of him saying that, and Digga said I was fear mongering. I said, okay, wait a minute. I'm
listen,
not fear mongering
that guy
if
has
he said
nothing
it
to do
himself.
with reality.
You know what I
That
mean?
guy
I didn't
doesn't-
say it. All I said was, hey guys, look what he said. Isn't
he's
that
not touching
dumb?
reality. That
That's
guy
an
that said
opinion. You
that.
know what I mean?
yeah, that dude's stupid for
That's
saying
not
that. You
political.
know,
Right.
every
That was my
person would
point.
be up in
Yeah,
Yeah.
arms.
yeah.
You
He
Yeah.
know,
said.
when you take
Exactly.
people's
Yeah,
monies, and here's what
he
we
said
need to
his
like.
mother wouldn't complain. Well, that's because look how rich you are. You could just come in and take
Thank
care
you,
of it.
thank you.
Right. He
And what
said that
we
about
have
his mom
now,
too. Right. Right.
yeah, what we have
But my
now
mother
is
wouldn't complain.
a group of people, and this is what you need for a business, though. You need
Yeah.
people that
Listen,
are rich
again,
and
um,
that come
yeah, I'm
from
not
wealth
saying that
to
what's
run
right
stuff.
and yeah, but see, that's where so okay, all right. So Elon said that empathy is it's a stupid emotion, like you shouldn't have that, makes you weak or whatever, right? But then in flip the coin, he's on a interview and he's like, they're burning my cars and they're doing this. People have no empathy. So
Yeah,
people are
well,
gonna
here's
pick those things out, right? But I'm not saying when I pick something out like that, it's not saying he's doing a horrible job. I'm not saying anything about the job he's doing. I'm just saying, hey, look, he flip-flopped. You know what I
yeah. Well,
mean?
I'm
And
just
as
here
a
to say
human, I can point stuff out like that. I can do that without
absolutely.
being politically bashed. I'm not
Mhm.
bashing anyone.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah. No,
showing
I
something
completely agree with that.
somebody said. Yeah, I'm not and I'm not into politics like you guys, you know what I mean? But I do talk about world news. Like war with
No, and
Iran.
here,
That's
B,
crazy.
you're doing a run-on sentence, and you're not giving people their chance
I'm
to speak.
sorry. I apologize. I'm
I
stoned
agree with
and
you
I'm
on the
trying to hurry.
situation that people that have no money and aren't going to get a check, those people will come and say, "Hey, where's my check?" Because what we have is two people that never missed a meal, never knew what it was like to say, "Hey, oh, we don't have no lights today because there's no work." And we can't afford it. Donald Trump, super duper rich his whole life. Elon Trump, mega rich their whole life. So these are people that they're not even on the same wavelength when it comes to financials with us. So
Yeah.
for them to take away financial, um, like, institutions from people that never had shit is completely fucked
Yeah.
up,
And
in my
if you
opinion.
look at it, yeah, and if you look at it, right, when they and I'm not saying they shouldn't be transparent with their
Love you too,
plans
mama.
and things that they are doing. I'm not saying they shouldn't be transparent. But if it's just an internal adjustment that wouldn't affect people's checks, why would you put fear into people and talk about it publicly to the point where you know that people are going to get this out of it when it really means this? So who really is fear mongering? Themselves, in a way. Because if it doesn't affect people's checks and it's not going to change anything that's going on, yes, you can come out and say we're adjusting the budget or we're adjusting this, but the way that they speak about it makes people, especially elderly people and disabled people, are going to feel like, oh shit, So again, I'm not saying that it's right or wrong. It's like you said, it's lip service. Remember when you said that to me? You said that
It's pillow
that's what
talk.
Trump. No, I'm not fear mongering. I really am it. Aren't.
She's joking.
Yeah, no. He and you know what, Digger?
Here's
I
pillow
was
talk too. Here's what, lady, I got a 12-inch dong. And then when I get you in the bed, I lied, but we're here. That's
yeah,
how it
you're a
works.
dick.
That's
You're
how
a
people
dick.
do it.
Right.
Happens
So
all the time.
so right, but and it's you're 100% right because come on, this goes back to when I watched the fucking Brady Bunch. Remember when Marsha and Greg were running for school president and they lied? Do you remember that episode? I know this since a kid. You know what I mean? They showed it on the Brady Bunch, So again, I'm not for either side. I just talk about world news, you know.
Well,
So
here's
that's
what I would like to say to the people that are afraid of anything. And I don't think people are afraid because nothing has happened to the normal people. The only thing that has happened is they found out they were giving Social Security checks to people that were 9,000 years old. And what it's doing
oh
it's stopping illegal immigrants from getting checks. That you would have
right.
to go down and show your ID. What's wrong with that? Not one
Well,
person in America's check's been cut off that gets a
right.
check. No
Yeah, and
one.
again, I'm
No
not
one.
saying that the checks are going to be cut off. That's exactly not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is when
Eddie
they're
is.
doing no, but I'm not Eddie. I'm D. And again, I'm not as deep into political stuff. I don't know enough to even have conversation. All I can do is observe what's going on now and just talk about it. I'm not
No, I
when
have to mention Eddie 5 times every time I go live. I get paid to do it. So fuck Eddie. That's two.
anyway, so it's like I'm not either side. I just talk about what's going on. That's all. I'm not
Okay.
bashing
Did you talk
anyone.
about people getting an increase in the checks and that there's going to be checks going out for
I
people
have
on
that
Social Security?
I have that in my
Yeah,
playlist
there is.
to play.
Yeah, that's
Did
what
you
I'm
ever
saying.
see did you ever see Devori Darkins?
Did you call me darkness?
No, I said, did you ever see Devori Darkins? That's his name. That's his channel name.
Mm-mm. No, I will check
Well,
them
I'm
out.
gonna play him later on my live. So you can see that I listen to both sides totally. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I play both sides. I'm not I'm not I don't pick a side. I can't say it more simpler than that. Like I'm stuttering because I'm looking for words and I just can't say it any more simpler than that. But I did want to say that Digger, you telling me that my family is disgusted with me because I'm in a relationship with a black person is kind of corny. You know, that's not politically, has nothing to do with politics. So that little rant it's played out. There's so many different um there's so many different mix of races that people are together these days, and it's just, everybody has their right to be a purist. I'm totally get that. But for you to because I hang out in Tracy's chat and she says stuff and it doesn't hurt me. You know what I mean? It doesn't bother me. But the my family is disgusted with me. That's like really like you go that low just for that's kind of deep just for me
Yeah, I
saying
do
poor
have to say,
Jim.
me and Darnell were cuddling, and Darnell was mad as fuck when he said that to you, my man.
I don't hate Trump. I don't hate anybody. I have no hate in my
You
heart
do.
towards anybody.
I
I
think you
don't.
do.
I definitely
As a matter of
don't.
fact, we pinged your phone, and we need to talk about this. Why were you in Butler, Pennsylvania on that day, D?
I was in Butler, Pennsylvania on that day.
Oh, ha 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 ha! Try and laugh. This ain't a laughing fucking matter, lady. We know you did
Yes, it is. And I'm stoned, yo. Um, yeah, I'm not left leaning or right leaning.
You
I just
are
talk
kind of
about
a little bit, but
what
you know what?
goes on.
As a person that I got shot before, and I forgive the person.
Yeah, what's
Like,
wrong with me just being cool? I don't get it.
yeah, that with me, nothing. I don't care if you're like, I hate Trump, and I don't care. I
But
like
I
you as a
don't.
person.
Yeah. And I love you.
No,
That's
no, no, I'm just
yeah.
saying that's how far you could go with me, because before I go to bed at night, I forgive everyone for everything. Okay, that's
Hmm.
the type of person I am. I don't hold grudges. I don't.
Right.
I desire peace where I live, D, and
Yeah.
to fight with anybody over politics, um, I'm just not going to do it. You know, I
Yeah.
am steadfast in my support of Trump,
Hmm.
and you're still my friend. So there you go.
Yeah. But it's just like I don't agree with a lot of stuff that I've learned over the last couple of months that I've been diving into it. You know what I mean? And it's funny because another thing I want to point out, Digger was yelling at me, "Where were you the last 4 years?" But in the same sentence saying you only been interested in this for 4 months. So I guess that kind of answers your question when you say where was I for 4 years, but I've only been in this for 4 months. So I'll leave that there. Um, I'm still gonna play stuff that I want to talk about, and I have regular discussions. Hogger comes in my chat and he'll see something on there. He'll say something against it. Oh, look at this libtard or whatever, and we're cool. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that the person that I'm playing is right. I'm just saying, look at this. You know what I mean? Like show and tell. Remember show and tell when we were kids?
Yeah,
That's what
I got
YouTube
something to show
is.
and tell right now. Ready? Look at this.
Mhm. I'm looking.
Pretty fucking cool. It's
Oh yeah.
Jesus. Look,
Oh
it's a
wow.
beggar,
Oh, that's pretty.
isn't it?
Yes.
Taco Dad got me for it.
Look at
Taco
that.
Day Thursday, I
I
think.
could do all that stuff now. Like I can really do up my outside. I'm so excited about it. As long as everything goes good. Look at that. That's really cool.
Isn't it?
That's
Show and
really cool.
tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, that's all I'm doing. I'm not picking either side. I am aware. What do you mean I'm not aware enough? See, I can't talk to you, Clayton. I really can't. It's just you think what you think, and that's
Well,
all you think. You're one way.
here's what I think. It's like I can see fakeness from a mile away, and I can see pillow talk.
Hmm.
Anything that the Democrats do, in my opinion, just comes across from them fake. And
Uh-huh.
the only thing that I see, and this might just be me, that comes out of them that is pure, is like straight hate.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah, like I
hatred for
totally and remember we
yeah,
talked
man.
about this last time when I said those assholes couldn't even stand up for the people that died or the kid with cancer. That was wrong. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if you agree with what Trump is saying or doing. That right there as a human should have made you stand up and clap. You know what I mean? So
No,
that's the type of
absolutely.
human I am. That's the type of
Well,
human I am, and that's my opinion on that. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like that was a
do you know
fucked up that was
why?
a fucked up thing to do.
Do you know why they did that? In my opinion, because
Because they
they're
hate
like,
Trump.
fuck that, and they're like, God dang it, you are using the sympathy that we use. Remember, we're the group of my wife was raped, someone's attacking my child. The left always use women and children, gay people, anything that is a minority to put up as a pedestal so they can't be attacked. So once Trump did the same thing they do, put someone up on a pedestal who was a marginalized and had cancer. Look what the
Mhm.
motherfuckers did. They're like, damn, you're using our own tricks against us. And they're very evil. The
Yeah,
Democrats that
well,
really showed how evil they were that day.
exactly. That was my point. Like, as a human, even with everything you just explained to me, I get that they're, where you're coming from with that. But just putting that aside, just as a human, you should be able to stand up and give empathy and understand what for those children, for the parent that lost that child. You know what I mean? You
Absolutely.
should be able to, as a fucking, just as a human, you know? Like, if somebody I didn't like fell down in the street and couldn't get up, I would definitely help them. I'm
Absolutely.
not a horrible person, and again, my promise to my daughter, because she's not here anymore, is
Hmm.
to smile until I meet her again. And that's what I'm gonna do.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna give respect, and I'm gonna give
Yes.
everything that I would like back. Okay?
Yeah,
Because I
absolutely.
believe in that. You give what you get.
Mhm.
I believe in that. And that's why I can still respect Joanne or Salty or anybody else that's ever came at me. I can still respect them. And I respect you too, Clayton. But you know what I mean? And I won't stoop down to be negative and derogatory towards anyone. I'm not going to do that. That's not my persona. That's not me. When I go live, I smoke my weed, I listen to music, I talk about world events, and I fucking chat with my chatters. I don't come on YouTube to talk about anybody. I come on YouTube to talk to people. You know what I mean? So that's
So, what
my
do you
whole
think
thing.
about men and women's sports?
I hate that. It's disgusting. Men are always stronger than women, and I don't care how many
Okay.
hormones they take.
Okay. So that's what
All
we're
right.
against. So you can
I'm
side with us on
also
that.
against I'm also against, and I've said this before, and I've played Blair White on here before. It's disgusting. Leave the children alone. That 1000%. I agree with that.
Yeah, that was my
1000% I
next
agree
question.
with
What do you
two
feel about?
genders. I agree with
Hmm.
two genders only. Totally
Gotcha.
1000%. Okay. I
Yep.
even played a clip where a guy got pulled over and he told the cop that he identified as a cat. So the cop trolled the shit out of him and said, well, then I guess I gotta call. He said, I guess I gotta call
Animal
animal
control.
control.
Nice.
So yeah, you know what I mean?
Okay.
There's a
What do
lot
you
of
think
things, like
about?
you said, what you agree and don't agree with sometimes,
What do you think about un unvetted illegal immigrants pouring into our borders?
Okay, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna go back to Trump's borders are, that everybody tried to make him look like a monster, and he isn't. And I'll say why he isn't. And he's doing a wonderful job. And Biden is responsible for all those children going missing and all those deaths because they left the border open. Now, back to what I was saying. I'm going to go to Trump's borders are. Everybody tried to put that narrative off, hey, Routers, that he was a monster, that he was doing this and he was doing that. If you listen to what he said when he made his first speech going into this, he said the number one priority is the immigrant. Okay. If the immigrant is illegally coming over and we can't track them and we don't know where they are, then someone can kill them and traffic them. So having these open borders just killed all those people. That's what that did. That's my opinion and my stand on that. I agree with do not come in unless we know who you are and where you're going, because it's also for safety reasons. We can't see you coming through the Darien Gap. We don't know you're fucking coming through there. So
Yeah.
how can we protect you? How can we say, oh, he was seen last here. Maybe this person got him or anything like that. You just don't give a fuck about the
Yep.
people that are coming in, that are pouring in and getting trafficked and getting killed. You do not care about it. You're allowing it. That's my
Well,
stand on
okay,
that.
so like all hope is not lost with you, D. You know, like I agree with Trump and Elon. There, you know, no person is perfect, and
Right.
um,
So I thank you for
you
that. I thank you
basically
for
agree. So you do love Trump. That's what I hear. You do love him.
that.
I
I
mean,
love
because the
everyone. I
only
don't
thing
hate
that
anyone. I do not like, I can't stomach Biden. I think he's a disgusting fucking pedophile, old fucking fart that should have went to sleep a long time ago. And I don't mean death. I mean just take a
absolutely
nap.
holla clip
Okay.
that
So,
or
I'm
make a
gonna say
song
that
by that.
straight out. I think it's disgusting, you know. And that picture that you showed on your avatar, remember we had this conversation.
Yeah,
I think he's
yeah.
disgusting, you know. And again, when people say, well, "Why aren't you bashing Biden?" Because Biden really isn't in world news today. World news is, oh shit, we're bombing over in Yemen. That's fucking
Okay,
world news to me. You know
let's
what I
talk
mean?
about
That's what
this.
I'm talking about. You
How
know, like
long
wow.
has Adolf Hitler been dead for?
I see. That's another thing I pointed out. I don't know enough history like that to even be that deep into politics because you have to know history to
Hitler
talk
died
good
in
politics.
44.
Okay.
Adolf Hitler killed himself in Ava Braun in 1944. They still bring him up. D, you can bring up Biden from 6 months ago, girl. You
Yeah, I'm
can.
not saying you can't. But I don't choose to. I'm just
Well,
talking
here's what
about
I'm trying
today's
to tell you
news.
right now, though. The reason they're not putting him in the news is because the people that own the news don't want his name out there.
Yeah, because he's
Okay, the people
disgusting.
that run no, the people that run the TV, unless you're listening to the Sky News, will
I watch
hide
Sky
anything
News.
about Biden. I love Sky
I watch
News.
Sky News. I love them. I absolutely love
Mhm.
them. I watch a
Love
lot of
it.
good stuff. I would like you to watch. Well, I'm going to show Devori Darkins on my stream later tonight. I'm going to go live and talk about some stuff, just today's news. That's all I'm talking about, guys. I am not picking a side. I will say this. We were talking about Elon Musk, and I'll say this. When you said that a person that never missed a meal could not feel what a person that relies on money to eat feels,
Yeah, fuck,
right?
they can't. We
So
don't even understand.
let me ask you this: you're a parent, right?
Mhm.
I could never disown my child for any decisions they've ever made.
Me neither.
Period.
That's it.
Okay.
Point blank.
If my child committed murder, I would help them hide the body.
Oh
Period.
yeah, I would
I don't
too.
give a fuck.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, I
my
would eat
child.
the bottle. Yeah,
There you go.
yeah,
That's even more intense.
yeah.
I love that.
You
Eat
know
the
what I
fucking
mean?
body. Yes.
I'll eat them. I'll eat their
I
heart.
like
That's how you
that.
get
I
rid
like
of
that.
them. We'll grind their bones and make
Let's cook the
bread, fool.
motherfucker up. Let's go. We're having tacos, man.
If you eat their
Fucking
whole body,
tacos,
even the
stew.
bones, you just
Yeah.
poop them
Make
out.
good
Yeah, it'd be
broth.
fucking
Yeah, make
perfect.
good broth.
You can grind bones to make bread. You can really do that.
Yeah. I would do anything for my child. I would die for my
So,
child. So for
well, we're on the same
Elon
page with that.
to disown his child and act like he doesn't have that child anymore, how could he have any empathy for anyone else?
Yeah, but here's the thing. What if the child did it to him? What if the child was like, fuck you, I'm a cat.
No, he
And
made
if
a
you don't
whole
fucking believe
statement.
me.
He made a whole statement referring that his child died because of the woke virus. So he
Okay, well, yeah, okay,
yeah,
stop.
yeah.
Stop.
Hmm. Yeah.
Maybe his child is like, this is this and this is that. And if you don't,
Of course
woke
they are.
motherfuckers are
Of course
insane.
they are. I don't
So it's
care
not
what my kid
Elon's.
says to me, Evan.
Yeah,
I don't care what my
no.
kid says to me. I'm going to try every day. I'm going to text
Mm-mm.
every day.
No, you
I'm
won't.
going to find my child. Yes, I
Not
would.
with this. Not with
Yes,
Trump
I would.
derangement syndrome, you don't. Them
I would do
motherfuckers
anything
go
for
crazy.
it's not
Nope.
really it
Them
why
people
is it
go crazy.
listen,
No, it's
again,
weird.
I understand
It's like
that
breathing in some mold spores somewhere and your mind gets taken over.
but we're not talking about I'm talking as a parent's point of view. That's where I'm talking at.
Honey, that
Right.
me too.
So
And he
if
tried
I
every
don't care,
time.
Listen,
Huh?
I don't care what my kid
Okay,
does if
that's
they
you.
publicly went out. Right, that's me,
Mhm.
and I'm only speaking for
Yeah,
me. Right,
yeah, yeah.
right,
You can't
1000%.
speak for
Right,
Elon.
right.
Yeah,
So those are little things that I'll pick on. I'll say, oh wow, he said that. I couldn't say that about my kid.
yeah.
You know what I
You
mean?
could.
So that's,
And
it's just like you picking out saying, well, they never missed a meal. What is that? Chicken?
no potatoes.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah, with that chicken batter. Woo, so good. Hey, I'll. You can't outcook me, D. I can
Oh,
disassemble lasagna too, girl. I can take
well, you
apart
know
a
what?
fucking lasagna
If
too,
my
girl.
Listen, I got to get off of here soon. My appraisal is coming.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
everything
because the
goes good with
cooking
my
started coming
appraisal,
down.
listen, smartass, if everything goes good with my appraisal and I close on my house on the 24th, like I hope,
Mm,
then I'll cook for you.
okay.
I'll invite you to dinner.
Yeah,
So
that's the deal.
yeah,
That's the
yeah,
deal.
definitely. Um,
You have to
but
tell
again,
Jamal to go
um,
somewhere for the night.
no, Jamal's gonna be right there with us.
Mm-mm, no, Jamal got to go.
No, he's gonna be right there at the din
Nope,
table too.
Jamal.
Yeah. I would love for Nikki to come too. That would be awesome. And
Yeah,
Vegas
hey,
Mars.
we can
Yeah,
set
like
all this up. We can
it'll be
set all
really
this
cool.
up. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not
because
like we're trying
I
to hitch a ride to Mars. All this is
yeah, I'm not
easy.
yeah, upstate is not far to everybody.
Hmm.
So
We should have a 3-3 gathering in your area or just everywhere.
well, again, I just want everybody to know my
Jamal can
political
sit there and watch.
if it's my
He can,
political stand, if I'm saying it correctly, is I'm independent. I'm just voicing my opinion about world news. I'm not bashing anyone. Um, and that's just where it comes from. I'm not a libtard. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a conservative. I don't agree with a lot of stuff again, like the women's sports and the border and all that. Yeah, I agree with that stuff. And I have no problem voicing my opinion about that. So um yeah, that's where I stand. And I don't personally attack anyone when we have discussions like this, you know.
I
And
do.
yeah, I know. You're
I do.
horrible.
And
I
it's just I deal with mental health issues and it's like you deal with
yeah,
you know you get crazy results when you deal with me. And
yeah. But you
I'm
know
not
what?
proud
To
of
know
it.
you is to love you. So,
Yeah, that's it.
I'm not a quitter. So, you know what I mean? I'm not
Gotcha.
a quitter. And again, I promised myself and in my life and standing on my own 2 feet, I will respect anything and everything that comes in my path. And that's how I
Yeah.
choose to live my life. And that's all it's
Hmm.
gonna be, you know.
Yeah.
So if I wanted, if I want to talk with Joanne about fairy lights, bro, relax. It's just fairy lights and wind chimes. We have that in common. So what? So what? So what if I talk to people? What is the big deal? Why would it hurt anyone? I'm
Because
not hurting
Joanne is a
anyone.
monster. You're literally talking to Satan in our eyes. We think
I'm
that
talk,
she's
but
evil.
I've always talked to everybody on here. No matter if they come
No,
on,
that's it.
Sam posted videos of my dead kid with shit in the mouth. You know what I mean? And I still say what's up to Sam.
Yeah, I know. Look at he did this so
You
I get
know,
it.
it's just I'm not gonna punish myself by holding negative feelings. That's all you
No,
do
exactly.
is you
When you
punish
hold in,
yourself.
yeah, when
Right.
you
Hum
hold
diddy
in
lie,
negative,
my
uh,
daughter just like she just took her shahada. She's a Muslima. She's
there you
beautiful.
go.
And you know what I mean? And I
Yeah,
I talk to Christ and she talks to Allah. And I would die for my child. You understand?
yeah.
So it's so many different things in life, and I'm just gonna enjoy it, whether it's whatever, I'm gonna take my opinions and myself and do me, regardless of what anyone else says. And that's
Yep.
how I'm gonna carry myself. And I think I do it respectfully. I don't think that I'm on here cursing anyone
You
out or
see
being
them seeds?
derogatory. You know,
You see
let me see.
those?
Let me know. The camera's not on. Let me see.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
The camera's not on.
now it's on. Now it's on.
Those are from Stella. Those
Stella,
are
right?
honeydew. Yeah, them are
Oh,
honeydew melons. Stella's touched all of these seeds right here.
I don't think that I
Touched
can
these.
grow like fruit like that, being that everybody teases me about having 3 weeks of summer here. So, you
Michigan,
know,
no, you can. We got the same growing season I do. We're in the
really?
same climate. Yes.
What
I
I
grow the
have
best
what's
honeydew
your
melons
temp
you ever
today?
had. What's
What's your
that?
temperature today? What's your temperature today? I'm 44 with bright sunshine. Listen, Clayton, I don't care if you don't agree with
I'm in
me coming
fucking.
in
Look,
hot.
this is what my temperature is today.
What? Oh my
That's
God, look
my
at the
temperature
snow.
today.
We definitely don't have the same temp. I don't have no snow. Oh
Yeah,
my God,
that's my
get your feet inside. You're
that's
crazy.
my temperature today, and I still grow honeydew melons.
Oh, so then I'm gonna try it. I want to grow
Yeah,
strawberries.
yeah,
I want to grow
yeah. You
strawberries.
can't grow
I
strawberries.
seen people growing them on the window, right? And I have 2 huge windows in my kitchen that get a lot of sun, and I was thinking about doing
Mhm.
it. I think it'll look
Yeah,
beautiful. Uh-huh. I'm really
gotcha.
thinking I got so many ideas in my head about what I want to do now that I actually am gonna
Yes.
own a house and be able
Yeah.
to go dig a hole in the back if I want or whatever. You know what I mean? It's different
Hmm.
than renting, you know.
Absolutely.
I'm excited about that. And I have no ill will towards anyone. I don't hate anyone. And I will, continue to be myself and respect everyone.
I
So,
get it. Cool.
you
Well, I'm
know,
glad we
but
had
I'm
this
oh,
chat because
me
I
too.
lost
Me
sleep
too.
thinking about it because I play a lot, but then sometimes I get serious and then I use sarcasm. And some people, even me, sometimes can't keep up. But
Well,
I,
honestly, I thought you were playing. That's why when I went on, because I know how you get sometimes, like, bye, you'll say some nasty
right,
shit and then get
right,
off
right.
real
I'm
quick.
glad, man.
And I kind of get your sarcasm. I'm not saying I know 100%, but when I did my little stream last night, that was the first thing I said was, I love Evan. I'm
I
not
didn't even
breaking
see
up
you
with
went live
Evan.
last night.
Yeah, I was
I
live for
didn't
a little
see
while while Jessica was live, and then I just went over
Oh,
and said
both y'all went
cheers
live that day?
and got attacked. All I said was cheers and I got attacked. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm not deep into politics like that. And again, I'm not knowledgeable enough to even debate anybody. But I can talk about world news and I'm not going to be censored. I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about on my channel. And I'm going to talk to who I want to talk to. So and I do it
Did all your
respectfully.
neighbors
So
have to brought cameras up because your mom moved in?
no, I didn't cry, Beckers, but let me tell you something. I so thought about you because I was like, I feel like Beckers, like I really do for a minute when he said, I don't care, I'm breaking up with you. And then I said, oh my God, you hurt my feelings. He said, I don't care if I hurt your fucking feelings. And then I was like, oh my God. But I kind of knew that he was playing around and I love Evan, so I'm not going nowhere, you know.
Hey, hey
Nice.
D, hey D,
I
don't go,
do. It's weird. I love making people cry. It's so crazy.
don't go,
You're in dick
hey,
though.
D, don't go doing too much flower planting or too much yard work. You got a couple more
Why?
storms coming. You got a couple more storms coming.
Yeah, I know. It's
Oh
gonna
no,
be
I
fun. I
don't
love the
plant
storms.
until May 10th.
No,
I
and
don't
everything
plant.
I do, I'm doing in my basement until I go outside. I got a big basement. I got my whole house is the basement. So that's where
Yep,
my
that's
laundry
mine.
and stuff is. And I got a lot of shelves down there.
That's
So
why
I'm gonna do my little things and get them started and then because you're gonna get storms and stuff in April because it brings May flowers. So April
I
showers bring
always
May
start
flowers.
upstairs. I always start my seeds upstairs because the natural light and the heat. And then once they're started now, like I will transplant them and take them down into the basement
Yeah.
and then finish them there, take them to the greenhouse. First, the sunroom for 2 days, greenhouse about 4 days to a week. And then there, I'll
Outside.
put them in the ground. Yep. Yep.
I'm thinking about getting this little just for my porch for now, for my deck, my front deck, is that little greenhouse they have in Tractor Supply. It's really cute and it holds a lot. It got like 5 shelves. Thinking
Yeah,
about
yeah,
getting something like that just for outside for now, and then
mhm.
I'll get into it. I want to get my pool. That's the first thing I want to work on. So
Yeah,
I want to
fuck
get a
yeah.
pool. Yeah. Oh my God. Yes.
Hey,
I want a pool.
low key. You better keep fucking Jamal away from that. He'll be like, can't swim, can't swim. Jokes, D. These are
I get
jokes.
it. Come on. I'm in Tracy's chat all the time and she calls him a coon hunter. So I
Yeah,
mean that
that's
shit
too
rolls.
far.
That shit rolls. Okay, yeah, but then you got to say if you say that's too far, then look what this one's writing in the chat right now. If that's too far, she doesn't do that. You know.
Fell into the
Plus,
neighborhood. That's not bad.
yeah, no, but
Cameras. That's
saying
not
that,
bad. When you
yeah, but
call
saying
people
that
like
my
a coon.
she never said to me, "Oh, your family's rolling, your father's rolling over in your grave because you
Yeah, but
dated
I
the
didn't
black
see
guy."
that in the chat right
Yes,
there.
it's
I
in the
didn't. I
chat.
heard.
It is in the chat. He said it again. Someone's
Is
rolling
this
over in
chat
the
in
grave.
here?
Yeah,
I didn't see
yeah,
that.
yeah. He said it. Someone's rolling over in their grave.
Yeah, I seen in the cuck chair. I didn't see with that at all, and
Yeah,
I seen a
he
lot
wrote
of
that.
stuff.
Yeah, he wrote that.
If you're not
Yeah.
black, it was an
Uh-huh.
invasion. No, I really didn't see. Yeah, I seen that. I highlighted everything.
Yeah, no, it was there. I seen it. I read it. I seen it. I read it.
Let's see.
Yeah, I just went through the chat.
Anyways,
Well, I'm
I
in top
did.
chat. Wait a minute. There we go. There we go. Now I'm in all chat. Carrie, I did a you. I was in top chat.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
didn't see.
fucking God.
Yeah, I didn't see any of that, D. So, did you go to MSU for your college degree? And that's like close to Wayne State in Michigan. It's not Michigan State University. It's the University of Making Shit Up. Because I think he just made that up.
No, I didn't make
Do
that
you
up.
have
I
a
read it.
degree in MSU? Fear mongering
I
again.
read it, bro. Listen, I'm not a weakling. I know what the fuck I read, period. And so it was taken out. He said someone's rolling over in the grave right now. I seen it. I read it. I glanced over at it right
Yeah,
here.
I seen
I
that,
have
but
a
I didn't
I
see
have
what
a
he said.
huge
I
he
can
said it to
highlight
me
that.
last night on Jesco's. He said Ex- get the fuck out of here. Your family's disgusted with you.
That was on Jesco's last night. It
Yeah.
wasn't in here today.
No, and then he just said someone's rolling over in their grave
Somebody wrote on
today.
your grave. I highlighted that. We
Yeah.
all, yeah. So what I
Yeah.
said is I didn't see that today. So I'm glad that we got that clarified.
Yeah, but that comment said someone's rolling over in their grave, so you did see it today. It's right there.
Yes, yes.
Don't do that, Clayton. Don't do that. You said that last night.
And
Jesco
I
has the
thought
stream. He can put it up.
I
Yeah,
said that.
Jesco should have the
But
stream.
I can tell you one thing:
You know.
he doesn't. Digger does not lie.
Yeah. Right. Only on
He's
his back.
incapable of lying.
Yeah.
Yes, this man's
Right.
never told a
Exactly.
lie.
But again, like I said, it was kind of deep just for political bullshit. Like even you came and apologized, and I appreciate that
I
from my
didn't
heart. I really do.
apologize. I
Yes, you
said
did, Dick.
this.
Don't say that. I
I
went too
said
far.
I
You
didn't
said.
apologize. Stream is
Oh,
officially over. Have a great night. This is
love
Slab
you.
City Moon signing off. Love you too. Have a great
Bye,
day. If you
everybody.
can go back, bye. Oh, he deleted it. If you guys people can go back, please. D, you're gonna leave or am I gonna have to boot you? I kicked her. I did. And you can go back and I literally said I'm not apologizing. Because that's one thing you cannot do on the internet is apologize. Because then you'd be groveling, you'd be on your fucking hands and knees for the rest of your YouTube experience. Not apologizing. Not. So there's that. Yeah, we don't negotiate with terrorists. We make content out of it. No, I did want to say, though, I did go too hard in the paint. And my sarcasm in the blend of everything, it throws people off. You're dealing with someone that, I have issues. So sometimes I have to come back and tell people what it is. And that's what it, but I don't feel like I apologized or had to apologize for anything. That's the difference. I just wanted to state that I don't want politics in America to get in between my friendships on YouTube. And that's, I should never, ever have to, quote unquote, apologize for my opinions. And I didn't say anything that was too hard in the paint. But that's it. Peace out. You'll never get an apology out of me, YouTube. It's like, here's the things, YouTube. Listen, you cunt. Not you. I'm not talking to any person. I'm calling you, YouTube, a cunt. Listen, you cunt. You're not gonna, I don't want no money from you, YouTube, and you're not gonna get an apology from me. Not for leg sweeping any fucktard or dragging Scambird across the BBCs. You're just not. I'm not going to apologize. I will leave YouTube before. I'm not going to. Trump and I have a lot in common. We've been shot. He has felonies. I don't. And one thing I heard that it made me say, damn, maybe I'm the Trump of this community. Donald Trump's children have never heard him say, my bad, whoops, wasn't me. He's never apologized or ever in his life to these kids. And I said, holy crud, respect. With that, have a great day, y'all. It was not an apology, D. Do not get it twisted.